Yo, it's the Keeping It Raw podcast back at you with another video on today. Make sure you guys hit that subscription button, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell so that you'll be notified whenever we put up an upload. And without further ado, let's go get right into the installment. All right, guys, we got to talk about it on today. Even though we know that Travis Hunter will not be declaring for the NFL draft in 2024, he will ultimately, at the end of the day, be coming out in 2025. And no, there is no doubt in my mind that Travis Hunter will be a first-round pick, and he possibly could be a top 15 pick in the NFL draft. This dude is definitely a great player, man. Whether you got him at wide receiver or whether you got him at cornerback, Travis Hunter can get the job done. And to me, it's kind of surreal because I'm thinking like, man, what is this dude going to play once he get into the National Football League? Or will he be able to play both? Now, I know that Deion Sanders and Charles Woodson played both ways a little bit in the NFL. And I'm not saying on every single snaps. But, you know, maybe a team may want to use him in that type of way. But ultimately, at the end of the day, if you had to pick a position for Travis Hunter, what position would you pick? Now, this is to the fans, you know, what position would you think that Travis Hunter is going to play once he gets in the NFL? Do you think that he'll be that wide receiver that a team has been looking for a long time? Because the dude can flat out go get it. He can catch the football. And Travis Hunter definitely, man, is a very, very special player. You haven't seen a guy like him since Deion Sanders and Charles Woodson. Being able to get it done both ways. And also Champ Bailey also played both ways too. I don't want to forget about Champ Bailey as well. But there's been other guys that have played both ways. And none of them quite has done what, and probably taken the snaps that Travis Hunter has taken both at wide receiver and corner. So whatever team's drafting him, maybe they're drafting him for just that one position. Maybe they're drafting him to be the wide receiver on their team. Or maybe they're drafting him to be the corner on their team. But it's going to be something, man, when it comes up for his draft. Is he going to, like, when he has his pro day, is he going to do both wide receiver drills and do cornerback drills? Or will he just do wide receiver drills or cornerback drills? You know, this is really something, man, to behold of, because you haven't had a player like this in a very long time. Somebody that's dynamic both ways and can play both ways really, really well. And Travis Hunter is one of those guys that can do it really, really good, you know, without being tired. Because normally, you know, you can get tired really fast being out there for a lot of snaps. You can get tired. But at the same time, this kid shows that resilience, that stamina that you need to be able to play both ways. And he does it the best in the country. I'm thinking that a team is maybe going to take him at wide receiver, and some teams may pick him at corner, or some teams may just allow him to do both. They may take him as a cornerback and have him come in and running routes whenever they need it. Maybe a guy is down in a receiver core and they slide Travis Hunter over to a receiver in some games. I don't know, man, how this thing is going to play out with him, because he's a very interesting prospect. You haven't had a prospect like this in a very long time, since Charles Woodson. And we know that Woodson was also running kick returns and punt returns and stuff like that back. You know what I mean? It just wasn't playing wide receiver and corner for Charles Woodson, which mainly Charles Woodson played cornerback mainly. You know what I'm saying? That was his mainly thing. But he got in on offense, and he was very effective, man. And not only did he get in on offense, he was also running returns back. Now, that's something that Travis Hunter hasn't done with the Colorado Buffs, is run returns back. So maybe, I don't know, maybe that gets put into his game next season. I don't know. But at the end of the day, man, this kid plays at a high level. And whatever position you pick him at, he's pretty good. You know, no matter if you take him as a wide receiver or no matter if you take him as a cornerback, Travis Hunter is going to get the job done. But no doubt in my mind, man, he's going to be in the first round. I just think that it's going to be difficult to decide what position at the end of the day he's going to play in the NFL. You know, because I know, you know, the NFL You could be the jack of all trades. I know the last person that came into the NFL was kind of like a jack of all trades, but it hasn't really worked out with him, and that's Isaiah Simmons. They really didn't know where to play him at. The Cardinals did not know how to play Isaiah Simmons because he played at so many positions, whether it was playing safety, whether it was playing in the nickel corner, whatever it was, or linebacker that they had Isaiah Simmons playing at. It was just kind of crazy with the Cardinals, so it didn't really work with them. But at the end of the day, this kid can do both well. He can play wide receiver pretty good, and he can play the cornerback position pretty good. So at the end of the day, man, I want to see what happens with Travis Hunter next season. And will he be a wide receiver or will he be a corner? Or will ultimately at the end of the day he do both? All right, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.